Alright, so I have finally figured out how to win time attack force jump on the first checkpoint. The setup is a little weird because it's not just turn around and shoot them like it is in First Ruins, Pipe Maze, and Nebulous Tower. It's a little different, so I'm going to explain this real quick. The very start of the race is exactly the same as any other race. Just hold up right and get starting boost and blast them. But then at this part, you'll notice there are two buttons. You want to hit both of those buttons, and I'll explain why when we do it. Anyway, then come up here, and now once you pass the checkpoint, you have to set up, get back here, and aim directly to the side. You don't want to be directly in front of them when they come up, or else they will blast you. Like, you are not gonna make it if they blast you. So you have to be kind of angled to the side and not in front of them. You're directly across from them and you're shooting to the side, you should always get them. This is actually pretty consistent, unlike First Ruins or Pipe Maze, which both are actually pretty difficult. But this one actually I don't find to be that hard, which is really good because this is the last time save I needed to make sub 9 possible. But anyway, now I'm going to just kind of explain why we hit those two buttons, exactly what we're setting up. So, I'm not going to go ahead. I am going to let that person go ahead, and we're going to see what they would normally do. Apparently not get on that first booster. Okay, but as you can see, she's going to bounce on that spring, and that's why it was so inconsistent before. But with this method, if you hit the button, it makes the trampoline appear somewhere else. And hitting this button makes that gate open, thus letting us bounce from the inside. So, let's see, I'm going to start again. If the person bounces up, that is bad news. You are not going to make it if she bounces up. Oh, dang, I didn't get the starting boost. Maybe I can still get this. But if we move the trampoline, like we are doing here, which I failed that, if we move the trampoline, that is forcing her to climb up the ladder as opposed to bouncing straight up. So not only does it delay her, normally she gets up there in about 3 seconds, but if you move the trampoline, she will get up there in 4 seconds. But it also sets up it gives you the setup you need to be able to do it. The hardest part about this is actually hitting the second button, because sometimes you'll just miss it, so you gotta go like out a little bit, like that, but it's not too bad. Again, it's not as inconsistent as like First Ruins. But yeah, there's the setup again, and yeah, that is going to make sub 9 possible. So yeah,